Vision Pro, Tesla. Let's see if we can control that car from here. And we have our Tesla app. All right, let's see if we can make it move back with just a pinch. Oh, that's kind of crazy. That's crazy. Now let's try and get it back in its spot before somebody hits it. Why is it turning its wheel? Woo-wee. It's coming to me. That's nuts. Let's see if we can summon it. So now we're on the other side. Let's give it a try. Oh, man. Okay, that's insane. Come on, you can do it. Okay, this is insane. Yo, we just got it over here in our minds. I feel like Professor Xavier in the X-Men intro. I'm mutant.
Alright, Shalom. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Karkadash. Double honors to the
Vision Pro
and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to all the brothers and a few sisters out there. Unto the like foreigners from the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Shalom in the Hebrew, which means peace. It's going to be a quick show through the spirit of Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai. And you know the topic of the matter, when you see something like that, is dealing with the MOTB. Now, as I was sitting there watching this, it was my first time watching it. Brothers just sent it. I didn't get the chance to watch it. But niggas are simple, bro. I mean, a nigga is simple, bro. Now, scripture says there's nothing new under the sun. Right? And when you break that down, which obviously nothing new under the sun is talking about man, but also the devices and inventions it's nothing new. He's at shock of the simple fact of he can call his car, which obviously a decade ago or something like that would have been, I guess, great. I don't know. But when you really break it down, men had horses and carriages. You had horses. A horse is a living being. You could summon your horse to come to you. It's just something, but the thing is with our people, because, that's going to be leading this whole MOTB full course meal, because that's the ones that needs to be influenced the most, easily influenced, and try to make everything seemingly to be hip, cool, whatever, the trend. And Jake is the forefront of that. All right. Is this impressive? Not really. It's not. All right. As the years go by, maybe it's just us, and we see things for what it is. And the people who don't see nothing, who don't have the eye salve, like the scripture says, all right, or that can really dictate and see what they're being led to. Well, that's their problem. That's his problem, and anybody that follows this whole trend, this trendy shit. And the other trend that they have is, if I'm not mistaken, you got the AI wives, you got a whole bunch of folly, and people thinking like, oh, this is it. Because going back to when I was a younger man, they didn't know no better. Whatever trend at the time was going was seemingly cool, like not cool, but, and that's the white boys terminology, but seemingly on point, whatever. When there was tapes, then tapes transformed to disc to CDs, and if you had a burner, you was kind of like the man, because you could take anybody's CD, you could burn it. Cable TV, when you had the hot box before the cable TV. It's like certain type of trends of technology. The MP3 player, Napstar, and all this other shit. Those were good, because it was little by little. It was like giving you little doses of what it is today. Like why it's so obviously convenient today. Today you just could look up a song, you could find out where they got the samples from, which is beautiful. You could who's covering it and all this other stuff. So technology, yeah, it made things seem easily, but overall, it's not that impressive. There's nothing new under the sun, and I keep saying that because it makes sense. You had horses and buggies. You had horses, a living being. All right, you fed your horse. You grabbed the horse by the leash. All right, not the leash. There's a bit. All right, with that bit, the horse follows you wherever you go. You can have the horse without the bit. The horse will follow you. They show you that several times. You train a horse good enough, you could simple commands and the horse will come. Now we have the futuristic stuff and the machines that we have, and people would think that's impressive. It's not impressive. They beguiled you once again. All right, and they're gonna get everybody because these people don't know no better. It says Proverbs 14 and 12. It says, "There's a way that seemeth right unto a man." So it seemeth right to be always part of the trend, always part of the new thing. That's because that's what it's always been. It's always been if you're part of the new thing. If you're not part of the new thing, the new trend, whatever, you left behind. You're not socially accepted because you don't know what's going on. You don't know the lingo. You don't know the language. You don't know everything. And that's unnecessary peer pressure where people faltered to the whims of everybody else. And then at that period of time, you can't think for yourself because you're just worrying about what everybody else think. And this is exactly how they're going to get the majority of you suckers out there. All right? When you have your favorite celebrity, I was even thinking about that too. How celebrities in a fucking fake ass Hollywood relationships, all right, and you're like, yo, everybody would be more in tune with the relationship of the Hollywood fake fraudulent shit than their own relationships. They could tell you exactly who's fucking what or who, but they don't even know what the hell is going on. They could tell you what's going on with this celebrity kid, but the majority of people out there, to be a parent to your own kid, you don't even consider that. All right, and they gradually have people in that steady. That's why you had stories, soap operas, and all this other stuff. It's the popularity. You had magazines before that would tell you about this celebrity, what's the celebrity favorite, this and that. So people just tend blindly follow whoever. So when you have your favorite person that you admire, that considered to be your hero, and they say, go down to this location, to your local location, to get that C-hip. A lot of you imbeciles are going to go down there and take that shit because you want to be a part of something that never cared about you. All right? There's a way that seemeth right to a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. And that's the ultimate way of death. He said, oh, I'm like Professor Xavier. It's funny because they'll have you, go into the comic books ish, and most comic book characters, except for the X-Men, they was naturally born with gifts, but every gift came with a price. They end up hurting somebody, yada yada yada. But the majority of the superheroes, the big name superheroes, all right, that was been around for decades. All right, they got a long history of people look up to different versions of them, whatever. They all got their powers by accident or some sort of scientific breakthrough. Why is that? Because it's seeming right to a man. People, technology and man are coming together more than it ever has before. So they're making things seemingly, which it goes into, actually, let me look up the word seeming right before Yashar. Yeah, straight, correct. So they think it's correct. There's a correct way. But not knowing that they're being fooled. All right. The scripture says what? 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. At least Satan should get an advantage of us. Who's the us? The brothers and sisters that's watching. It's part of the elect. That's the us. how Satan can get an advantage, but you not knowing what's going on, not knowing your environment. We are watchmen. For the brothers, we are watchmen. Our job is to attend to watching everything that got to do with the prophecies. We have to watch. All right, and this is how you keep yourself protected, always in the loop, know what's going on before it's major. And we was trained that way by the Spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, right, from our apostles on down. So every time we see MOTB news or something that's close to that, we report it and show you, like, look, this is more than what they have you expecting. Like, this is just acceptable. That visor shit, which goes into the movie Demolition Man, when they Sandra Bullock and Stallone wanted to have sex, and she put the visor on, and he was like, "What the hell is this?" And she's like, "This is the way. This is how we do it." All right. There's another film, old film. I always bring it up. Logan's Run. Logan's Run deals with young people. I think they stop at the age of 30. Once they get the age of 30, they think they're gonna die, and they have no commitment, no nothing, no relationship. All right, everybody's each other's partner. It's just total chaos. So this is all part of, their gradualism. Them telling you the method of the revelation of method. Whatever revelation of method is what they're gonna do. Before they tell you what they're gonna do before, but part of that is the New World Order. All right, and this is how Satan get an advantage by having people ignorantly blind to the fact what he's doing. All right, by keeping you being a part of something, part of this world. All right, being a part of this world will keep you blinded. That's what it says in since I'm here. 2 Corinthians 4:3, it says, "But if our gospel be hid," so the gospel of what? The good news. If it's hid, all right, us knowing exactly what's going on, us having an eye salve and talking to like-minded men, all right, because it start with the men first, and the women that's following. We have the gospel. We got the good news. The good news is that the Lord Yahushai, he put his life on the line for the elect of the nation of Israel. That his kingdom is our kingdom. We will be joint heirs with him. All right. But before we get to that state, we have to go through trials and tribulations, like thus say the scriptures. And part of that trials and tribulation is this MOTB. This MOTB is needed as a man needs air. A fish needs water. It needs to happen. All right. Without that, the mission is not complete. Without that, the world cannot come to an end the way we want. So it's a blessing. But they can't get it if they can't see it. This is what the scripture says. It is hid to them that are lost. So if they can't see it, that means that they're lost. If they're lost, they're part of this world. All right, they are part of this world because there's nothing in this world but lost souls, and each of these lost souls attempt to do the same thing. All right, they don't know what the hell's going on. It said, "In whom the God of this world." All right, who's the God of this world? Esau. All right, Esau, Edom. He's the God of this world. This is why we have trends and different things keep your eyes, keep you occupied, not knowing what's going on, not seeing what's going on. Have blinded the minds of them which believe not. So the God of this world has blinded them. Real quick, Ephesians 6, to the point. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, spirits, demons, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world. Who's the rulers of darkness of this world? Esau, Edom. All right, the elites. They keep you ignorant to everything that's going on, and they make you believe that everything that is coming out new and fresh, you have to have it. You have to have it. You have to have the latest this. If you don't have the latest anything, you're not saying nothing. You might as well be dead. They put this mindset in the minds of everybody. This is why everybody can't live without certain things, because that mindset. All right, against spiritual wickedness in high places, and that's a form of entertainment. All right, the form of trends and so forth. People just follow trends blindly and not knowing that you being set up the whole entire time. Back in Second Corinthians 4:4, it says, "In whom the God of this world have blinded of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Yahushua, who is the image of the Most High, should shine onto them." Because you would know. These are the people that was offered the blue pill and they took it. They went back into the matrix. All right, that's why anybody that is not plugged in, that can't see things, we just keep moving on. We keep moving on because you don't have time. Everybody has a potential of being an agent. Everybody has a potential of being possessed by demons, being lied to, all right, by spirits, because they're not covered in the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahshua. They covered through Satan. All right, they have the spirit of do as thy will. So these asinine clowns, when the big stuff happens, they're gonna look so fucking cool. And majority of people getting killed by Tesla cars. All right, people want to let the auto drive and just end up getting killed. There's a lot of things that's going on. People just can't see it because they're blinded to the fact. Oh, that's if you can't see what I can see, blind. Yeah, that's Heavy D, blind to the facts or something like that. All right, they blind to the facts. He thinking that he's doing something, but this is old technology. This technology is asinine. When one of these things can actually transform and fly, then you're saying something. You know, like the Jetsons, or even on the movie Fifth Element, there was flying cars. If there's flying cars, now you saying something. There's some form of flying cars, but you ain't doing nothing because of fucking your cars could talk back, or certain things talk back to you, and not knowing that it's mimicking your voice. And AI is just doing the most deceivable thing that you could ever think. They have you believe it's a higher intelligence, but it's not intelligence. It just adapts to programming and possibilities and all this different dynamics. Show you how far man is gone. All right, here it is. This is supposed to be a new Atlantis, as with technologies and advanced, but the people are stupid as they dumb as rocks. So it shows you how this state of gradualism have gotten to people. Okay, I'm just gonna end it off on this, because soon everybody's gonna be a part of this Internet of Things, and once you're part of that Internet of Things, you are gonna be punished severe, and let alone you're gonna have physical illness. All right, canker sore, form of cancer, by putting this thing into your head or your hands. Revelations 14:9, it says, "And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast," which the beast is this system, all right, which is stemmed from the Roman Empire. All right, the Roman Empire was a true calling of the New World Order at its peak. Everybody under the umbrella of the Roman Empire, and the Edomites couldn't let this thing go. They was obsessed. They had to bring it back. They had to bring back the ways of Rome. All right, even the form of democracy doesn't even come from Rome. It comes from the Greeks. So Esau, he don't do nothing new. he just takes and repeats history over and over again because he can't think nothing new. All right. So this system, this New World Order system, part of that New World Order system is staying in trend, staying in a loop. And his image, which is what? The New World Order. So the beast itself is the Roman Empire. All right. The former Roman Empire. The image is what? Is New World Order. So this is what NATO, the EU is trying to push. Get rid of the dollar. Have people, all sorts of drugs. All right. Staying doped up. Trying to be a part of the Internet of Things. Trying to stay this Black Mirror, the Black Mirror episode. I forgot which season it was. I think it was the 4th season. And in this 4th season, the woman was trying to stay hip. She was trying to stay part of the loop. All right. And when she tried to stay a part of the loop, what ended up happening was she lost a lot of herself. Everybody was fake, fraudulent, and so forth. This is how they see things. And it's only for the privilege. Not everybody's gonna make it, even when they make them MOTB mandatory. All right, they already have a decisive number that they want, and we can never forget that. It says, and receive his mark, which is that charagma. All right, a physical alliance. Okay, this is how people are going to be a part of the Internet of Things. They're going to be a network of individuals, all in some form of synergy. It says in his forehead, Meta. All right, this is why I forgot this guy's name, Zuckerberg, changed the name of what was that shit called? Facebook to Meta, the metaverse. All right, because he and others they're part of the elites. They're related to top elites. Their job was to do what? Have everybody believing that they're the new hot thing, because everything's about trends, right? So then the new hot thing, and them being the poster or the revolutionaries of this new thing, and it so end up happening. Elon Musk, Zuckerberg, and all these other people still have all the same type of agenda. They just fool the people. This is on his head. So this is the option that's given. This is a physical thing that's going to be a part of the people. The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture, and the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels, in the presence of the Lamb. So this is the consequences, repercussions of trendy things. This trend that's going to lead a lot of people go down that path to think that they're superheroes. They could be a superhero and some of their cars, or open their doors with the wave of their hand, and gather information, or talk with the Google glasses, and it will tell you exactly what it is when you just make mention of it. So you're thinking like, oh, I'm a part of something. Yeah, you're gonna be a part of something, all right. You're gonna be a part of something, because the end of it all is gonna be leading to people to be cooked in the shores of America, physically cooked. All right. It says, and the smoke of their torment ascended up to heaven, or ascended up forever and ever, and they shall have no rest day or night, who worship the beast and his image, whoever received the mark of his name. Because why? All of that is just you making an alliance with Esau, saying that he's your God. And whatever he said to do, just to stay part of the loop, to stay a part of his world, you do whatever it takes. And that's the results of all of that. So every time he brings out something part of this system, that's technically is an open rebuke and show you how evil the mindset that they had us thinking. Like, yeah, I gotta have this, I gotta do that. You don't have to do none of that shit. All you needed to do was serve the Lord, get your daily bread, and that's it. And serve the Lord by prophesying if you're set up to prophesy. Alright, whatever your lot is set to do, just do it. Because the Lord's going to take care of the rest. Alright? The Lord's always going to take care of the rest. So with that being said, it's something short. Little one. Through the Spirit, Yahweh Shem Yahshua, Shalom.